morning and welcome to another video. My name is Arlisa J with the Recovery Room, where you can come on in and start to recover all. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and also share a comment with some experiences that you may have in regards to the video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Today's video, I'm going to talk to you about 3 key factors that played an important role when it came to my co-parenting relationship. In my co-parenting relationship, I definitely had to learn that it's just not about me, but I had to take into account that there was another parent as well that had to be attended to in our situation. Let's go ahead and start with number 1. The first key is communication. Of course, we know in any relationship, communication is key. Whether it's a marriage, a co-parenting relationship, a friendship, a job, communication is always the key. With co-parenting, communicating with the other parent is definitely a big factor in the relationship. Communicating about what time they go to sleep at night, communicating about the diet that the child eats, the medicine that the child takes, all types of things that need to be communicated from house to house so the child is in the same kind of routine that they are in from one house to the next. It's already a big adjustment for a child to go through a co-parenting situation with being at mom's house this time and dad's house this time. So our job as parents is to make that transaction as smooth as possible for the child. So communicating with the other parent, letting the other parent know what changes need to be made, letting them know what is important concerning the child and the concerns that you may have, or anything that's going on in the co-parenting relationship with the child should be communicated to the other parent. Number 2, we're going to go ahead and go to understanding. Understanding is very important. In a co-parenting relationship, you have to understand that it is you as a mom and the dad as well. It's not all about what mom thinks. Even though we may think that what we say goes, even though we know that the best decision we make is the decision, we also have to take into account and understand that there is another person who has to make decisions as well. We have to understand that they have things that they have to do, the time frames that they have to do, understanding that when they call, the times to even call the child. Sometimes in a co-parenting relationship, you may not be able to call the child like 20 times a day. You may not be able to call after 9 o'clock, but being understanding and giving that respect to the parent that the child is at, that they need to take the child and spend time with them, and you need to take the child and spend time with them, and really respecting that time that that parent has with the child. Understanding that this is your child and it is their child. So whatever happens with the co-parenting relationship, you have to understand that there's 2 people that play an important role for one common goal. The next thing and the last thing that will play a wonderful factor into a relationship as far as co-parenting is trust. I do understand that in my co-parenting relationship, I had to develop this feature. With trust, I definitely had issues with where she was going, what time she was eating, what time she was going to bed, who she was around. And when he had her, my daughter, when it was her turn to go with her father, I felt as though that I had to control everything. I had to call to make sure she ate. I had to call to make sure she had a great day. I had to call to make sure she went to bed at 8 o'clock. I had to call to make sure that everything was okay. And it started to play a big toll in the relationship that I had with her dad and my freedom when she was with her dad. So guys, those 3 keys will play a major role in the co-parenting relationship. Let's go ahead and review. The first one is communication. The second one is understanding. And the third one is trust. If you implement those 3 factors into your co-parenting relationship, I promise it will bring you so much peace, so much joy, so much understanding, and everything will be a success for you, the other parent, and the child. So guys, if you have any questions about this video or any suggestions, please comment below and let me know what you think about the 3 key factors, and if you even use them in your co-parenting relationship. If you don't have a co-parenting relationship that is positive, I want to know that as well. Drop it in the description box so we can have a conversation. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining me in the recovery room. I look forward to the next video. You guys enjoy your day.